Alright guys, so Black-White Control actually got us to Mythic, and pretty excited about that. I'll go ahead and show you a couple of images that I got there, actually, if I can. Well, in any case, I'll just go ahead and jump into it. But it got us to Mythic, and of course, like in the last stream that I played this deck, it did really well. It got us from Diamond Tier 3 all the way up to Diamond Tier 1 in no time. And I was pretty excited about that, of course, and we're back with it again because I just want to kind of see if it can climb the Mythic ladder a little bit. So, with that being said, let's jump into the deck. In case this is your first time seeing it and you didn't catch the last video or last stream that we played this deck. So 3 Exercise, 3 Get Lost, 3 Not on My Watch, Not on My Watch, 2 Rest in Peace, 3 Go for the Throat, 2 Shoulder's Edict, 4 Caretaker's Talent, 4 Temporary Lockdown, 2 Archangel Elspeth, 2 Kaya Spirit's Justice, or as I like to refer to her as Little Sister. We have 3 Sunfall and 3 Deadly Cover-Up. And then we have 2 copies of Kaya Intangible Slayer as well, which is Big Sister. Of course, both Kaya, I like to mess around and call them different things. I'm sorry. But yeah, Little Sister Kaya, Big Sister Kaya. So we got 4 Plains, 3 Swamp, 1 Caves, 4 Concealed Courtyard, 3 Neglected Manor, 2 Shadowy Back Street, 3 Demolition Field, 3 Fountain Port, and 2 Mirex. So this build, of course, we have a couple of different ways to get rid of things that we don't like going on in the graveyard, with, of course, Rest in Peace and Deadly Cover-Up, and plenty of spot removal. And then basically all we're trying to do is get Caretaker's Talent into play and start drawing cards by putting tokens in with Elspeth and Kaya Intangible Slayer. And then, of course, you know, we have Temporary Lockdown in case we end up getting overrun somehow, as well as Sunfall and Deadly Cover-Up. And again, you know, there's a lot of decks out there running graveyard things, and we want to make sure that those graveyard things don't take over the game. So then we also have ways of putting in tokens with Fountain Port and Mirex. So this is the build, and we're going to go ahead and jump into some games of Mythic play here. There we go. So I really, I wish I would have, you know, hit Mythic on stream. I just, after getting all the way up to, from Diamond Tier, the bottom of Diamond Tier 3 to Diamond Tier 1, that quickly in one stream, 1 2-hour stream, I was like, you know what? I was only, I think, a couple of games away, decided to jump on and play, and ended up getting there. So I just figured I'd bring it back and give it one more go to see, you know, how well it performs in Mythic rank. Got a game up against Zaymeric. Kind of like this fox. See if we can find some early removal. I mean, yeah, we kind of do need the land. That would guarantee us getting to Elspeth. That would be pretty cool. But I'm also assuming that we're probably going to be able to get there regardless. I don't know. We'll just leave it there. It can't hurt, can it? I guess. I mean, yeah, it can. But hopefully not too much. And maybe Zaymeric. Oh, there they go. They were just deciding on what land they wanted to play first. Go with Concealed Courtyard. Might as well. So far we're looking at Simic. This could be the Eddie Mercury deck. Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. So I think we're going to hold on to temporary lockdown for now. Of course, with them only having one creature in play. Again, I sound like a broken record, but if I'm going to play a lockdown, there's got to be at least like 3 different permanents in play. That is going to take care of. Or as I like to call them, targets, even though it's not actually targeting anything. It can't be blocked. Yeah. Let's see if we can just get rid of it then. Okay, and they're investing a lot into this one creature. Well, let's just go ahead and pop Elspeth out there.
We can save everyone. We fight together.
Okay, a couple of targeting spells for the creature. Enter the Enigma, if I could speak today. Tyvar Stand. I don't think it's a today thing. I can never speak. Target creature you control gets +X/+X and gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. And then target creature can't be blocked this turn, draw a card. We have Mockingbird. Came down as a copy of my soldier. Okay. Get rid of my soldier. Attack Elspeth for 2.
Right when I lacked you.
So weird. What if I just do this? Nothing? Okay. I mean, they invested a whole lot into just like a creature or two, and it just kind of threw me off. I didn't know if that was kind of the game plan or not. You know. But sure, we'll take the win. I'm sure that deck is a lot better than what we just witnessed for it to be in Mythic. Unless they just kind of got to Mythic and they were like, hey, you know what, I'm going to play this garbage and just troll everybody. Anyways, yeah. Leyline got banned. Leyline of Resonance, man. I mean, Mono Red was ridiculous, of course, already, and then they got a Leyline that made them like 8 times more ridiculous. And yeah, I'm not gonna miss that card at all. There's no way. It wasn't a whole lot of fun to play against. It was like, you know, basically if it was on the board, it was almost a guaranteed win. Of course, we did pull out a couple of wins with the Leyline on the board. I'm not saying we didn't. But I am so happy and relieved. My anxiety, you know, I have high anxiety anyways. But yeah, my anxiety is no longer through the roof. In anticipation of playing against Mono Red with 2 Leylines on the board to start off the game. Would you look at all this nonsense? Let's see. I think maybe just get rid of this one. All the paw patches. If there was ever a time for us to pull a temporary lockdown, now is that time. Well, I don't know if we're gonna live long enough. Let's just go ahead and do this, I guess. Rabbits are tearing us to pieces right now. If we could see Oh my goodness. Wow, all the paw patches. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Well, I guess let's pop Elspeth out there, make a token, and block something, and hopefully we get to our 5th land and we're able to play a Sunfall. That would be really cool. That would be ideal. Of course. But wait, there's more. That's already 9. Yeah, that's already 9. Alright, well, good job pulling all the paw patches, and terrible job to us for not drawing a temporary lockdown when we absolutely needed it. It was a necessity right there. We did not see it. You know, and sometimes that's how the games go, unfortunately. So we won a game against some kind of weird, I don't know what you would call it. And then we got overrun by Paw Patch Kids. Okay, game against Smiths. Let's see. I mean, no early interaction again. Let's mulligan. This is a little bit better. Rest in Peace being my opening hand a couple of times in a row kind of makes me feel like we would need it. I might just get rid of Exercise here. See if we can find a land. That's not a land. Pretty cool sleeves. That's not a land either. Maybe we'll just start off with this. Ooh, here comes a bat. Take the lockdown. Of course, like playing Rest in Peace and having lockdown in hand, again, it makes it very awkward. I mean, might as well keep it. Nah, we'll toss it. But in those games where we really need Rest in Peace, I mean, it's always good to have for sure.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my fault.
Okay, sure.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I guess Exercise it is. Could really use... Well... Okay, let's just take care of you then. Yeah, oops. Yeah, you've got the removal for Elspeth. And the token. Sure. And then +1 and get rid of the temporary lockdown. No problem.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Ooh. Unfortunately, we cannot play the Kaya past the turn. We're just going to end up exiling that one. Sure.
Don't overthink things. Watch it.
Try to keep her down to 5. Well, okay.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Back into her again. Try to keep her off of
Time for you.
being able to ultimate. Okay, pop another token in.
Don't overthink things.
So long as I am by your side, you will be. Spread your wings!
There we
Watch
go.
it.
Get her down to 2. That's perfect. Another land. That's awesome.
Wasting
Okay.
my time.
Sure, we'll sacrifice a creature.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
You will shine bright, hero.
Alright, do they draw another land? That'd be really sad for them. Okay. Sure. Might as well do this guy.
You've earned my blessing.
Cool. Let's pass a turn. Oh. Okay. What you got? Cool. I think they're gonna quit right here. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that worked out pretty well. I was kind of worried with Liliana being down there. That was really kind of a lucky draw, I guess, on the part of Elspeth. Not only that, but Go for the Throat as well when they played the first Shieldred. That was a pretty good top deck there that we absolutely necessary. So, just really excited for that. Jumping right into another one, try not to waste any time. But I, of course, this month, like, I wanted to play tokens, and I kind of said it in the first stream of this season, is that I wanted to just kind of focus, and I was having a lot of fun with tokens, and it just ended up working out for us to get us to Mythic, and of course we have like 4 or 5 different versions of tokens control between Azorius, Mono White, Boros, and then of course we have a couple of different versions of the Orzhov. This could be kind of cool, but I just, man, the lands right now, and we're not on the draw, so there we go. Seems a little bit better. Maybe just keep both of the Get Lost and the Deadly Cover Up. Get rid of the Go for the Throat. I'm jealous. I really want this pet. So Foundations is going to be pretty sweet. I mean, we got a few different planeswalkers that I think are going to be pretty awesome. And of course we get an Ajani, and I'm really excited to start messing around with some of the cards. Alright. So +1. Sure. Go ahead and get rid of that one. And I think okay. Might as well just go ahead and pass a turn here since we did draw this off the top. Giko Fiani. Giko Fiani. Ooh. Draw a card, +1 in flying. Not too shabby. Maybe you could crack one of those map tokens over there too. Let's see a counter spell. Oh, that's even better. That is the problem that I've always seen with like running auras. Like if you're gonna enchant your creatures and that's gonna be kind of like your game plan, it's really terrible for me to watch. Just because Gremlin Tamer. Let's see what we got. Scavenger and Gremlin Tamer. Just because like it's so much value lost. Like, you know, you're gonna spend all these resources on one creature, and then whenever someone goes to get rid of the creature, you get rid of 3 to 4 cards, you know, however many enchantments you had around it. Guess let's just pass the turn. I kind of want to have the ability to collect evidence. Okay, they're gonna take the lockdown. Sure. So now I guess we're gonna have to use this. Sheltered by Ghosts is such a good card though. I will say, like, if there was one card that I was going to use, I mean, Ethereal Armor is pretty cool for one, because you have enchantment creatures. So, like, Ethereal Armor, I feel like, is worth it. Sheltered by Ghosts is worth it. Okay. All the way down to 12. Just don't have enough to really make Deadly Cover-Up worth it at this point, but we gotta get rid of him. There we go. Alright, still haven't seen one of our draw abilities yet, and of course I do have the little Enduring Sheep that allows me to do that. I have like 3 copies of it. I was thinking about putting it in the deck. I wonder if we should just do this as well. I honestly don't know if they have a way of bringing things back from the graveyard or not. Yeah, Enduring Innocence, there it is. Let's see, maybe that's sad. It doesn't really matter, but we'll take this one out. And again, like, maybe, I mean, main board, rest in peace. Maybe it's not exactly something you want to run in best of one. We might end up actually taking it out. It just depends, though. I mean, there are so many decks relying on their graveyards, and Deadly Cover-Up by itself, I mean, it's been doing pretty well on its own. But I just feel like it needs a partner, you know, a partner in crime to help with all this, all these graveyard strategies. It wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense to create a Mirex token with this situation. Okay. Now we're struggling to get cards in hand. Have not seen a Caretaker's Talent, and that's another reason why Enduring Innocence is so good. Okay. So we have 4 temporary lockdown in the deck. We also have, of course, the 3 Sunfall, the 3 Deadly Cover-Up. Maybe we exile this one. If at all possible. Okay. So I think that's the game. Just a really awkward way of, just everything that game was a little bit awkward. So, unfortunately, we've lost a couple. We got 1 win against some kind of janky thing, and then we got 2 losses. Or no, we got 2 wins. I'm sorry. One against Mono Black as well as so the janky and the Mono Black, and then we got a couple of losses. This is really weird. And we're on the play. This mulligan. Okay, this seems better. Early interaction in the way of exercise. We could just put Kaya on the bottom. It's gonna be a minute before we're able to play her anyways. Great. We've got Toxic. That's wonderful. Already have a poison counter. I was about ready to say I thought it was a counter spell. So I have 3 poison here. Okay, proliferate, sure. Poison is just so fast. Ridiculously fast. They get 1 counter and then they start proliferating and it just never ends. How wonderful for us. Venerated Rot Priest is extremely annoying.
I can get rid of anything, living or dead.
Yep, already up to 6 poison. We'll be up to 8 here. Okay. 8, 9. Wow. And it doesn't really matter. We're going to get the other poison counter. So good game. Yeah, poison is just ridiculously fast. And of course, like 2 or 3 lands is all they need. And just start getting damaging quickly and start proliferating. And that's all she wrote. And that's another reason why you will never see me run a poison deck. Ever in my life. Alright. Let's jump into another one. Because I can't stand them, I have a, I wouldn't even call it a love-hate relationship, it's just a hate relationship with poison decks. I will never run one. Okay, we got a game against Haldibs. Wow. None of our land are on color, and this is another, so of course we want to have Mirex, we want to have Fountain Ports in the deck to be able to produce tokens, but these are the awkward kind of opening hands that you run into, even though, you know, we're running like I think 16 or 17 planes. This is still the opening hand that I get from time to time. I guess we'll keep 6 and throw this one on the bottom. Okay, so is this Rakdos sacrifice? That's the question. Another land is great. Yeah, got a couple of different ways of getting rid of Deep Cavern Bats, so I'm not really too worried about them taking any one of the removal spells here. Plains. Could use another swamp. Really? You're gonna attack in knowing I have the knot on my... you know what? Okay. Go right ahead. There we go. The other black source I was hoping that we would get. Now we have 5 lands guaranteed for Deadly Cover-Up. Just need to get a couple of things in the graveyard. Well, we're at a standstill here. Alrighty then. You take your time. Have yourself a little break. You deserve it. We've been walking for miles, Gandalf. We've had one breakfast, yes. But what about second breakfast? Lunch, afternoon tea. He knows about those, doesn't he? I kind of do like the tree folk pet over there too. That is like... I put these sleeves on because I was like, you know what, it's the fall season. I kind of want to have some fall leaves. And I got, you know, my old original buddy over here. He's been there with me from the beginning. And then, you know, like I figured I would change my avatar to get more in, you know, the spirit of fall, and Halloween's right around the corner, so also changed up my intro just a little bit, added like a, you know, a little piece of resistance for the season. And I'm a big fan of it. I think I might actually keep that. But yeah, you know, this pet though, if there was ever like a pet that showed that you were in the fall season, this would be it. Well, I guess they just don't want to play anymore. And that's fine. You know, there's also a concede button. Alright. Let's go with Demolition Field. And pass a turn. Well, while they're taking a break, we will too. Because why not? Why, you fools? Hand off! Is this the last timeout he has? Oh, well, it's a pity to see him go. It's okay. We'll see him come back as Gandalf the White. Well, I don't know what that was about. Yeah, it seems like he had plenty of cards in hand, and I guess he went a couple of turns without drawing a land or something. I don't know. Something along those lines. So anyways, I don't know. There's a couple of different changes, of course, that I want to make to the deck. And there's a couple of different awkward scenarios that I kind of want to get fixed. And just, I mean, it is powerful. Obviously, it got us to Mythic. And it's doing a decent job in Mythic. I just feel like there's a couple of kinks that it needs worked out for sure. This seems like it could be pretty decent. Let's see what we got. Rest in peace. Alright, so they have a plains in play currently, which means... maybe we'll just toss it to the side. The good news is that if you don't think your opponent is on a graveyard strategy, that, you know, Rest in Peace is easy to discard to mono black. It's easy to toss aside, you know, when scrying or surveilling. So there are a couple of perks to having something like that in your main in the main board. So mono white tokens so far. Yep. Could just use exercise, actually. Let's just go that route. Try to keep them off their draw ability. Okay, so they're able to draw one card off of this talent. No problem. Alright, let's see what we got next. We have a third Caretaker's talent. Okay. Hopefully we draw into our 5th land here. Wow, another Caretaker's on the top. If only it worked out that way for us. Okay. We could pop Kaya in and surveil too. Maybe distract them from attacking into us and make sure that we get that land on top.
So I let myself in.
Finally, a breakthrough.
I don't know if we want the temporary lock. Well, I guess we do, don't we? It couldn't hurt anything. 5th land's here. We're probably going to be at 13 life. We're at 15 now, so we're definitely going to be there for this to come into play untapped. Yeah. It would be nice. Well, okay, fine. We'll leave it like that. And sure, exile the caretakers. That works out pretty perfect. Perfectione. Oh my goodness. Exactly. Get us down to 13. Get rid of Kaya.
Trail's gone cold.
So... Sunfall it is. Yeah. Make a 1/1. Pump it up with the caretaker's talent. So getting attacked for 3 this turn. I'm assuming. Ooh, and a Mirex. And of course, this looks a lot like my mono white tokens deck, except I don't run carrot cake. Yeah. Perfection. Let's see. We have plenty in our graveyard to be able to get rid of a couple of different things. I don't know if Carrot Cake is one of those cards that we'd want to get rid of completely. Maybe take the Mirex out. And then could go ahead and activate our token. Or just play a lockdown and play it safe. Let's see. Grab a swamp. Oh, we could play a lockdown. We're at 9. I don't really want to take any risks here. Let's just get rid of it. So something else I think would be really good in the deck, of course they have another Mirex, but something else I feel like would be really good in the deck is Soul Partition. Another Mirex. So we need one more land for Kaya. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, what do we want to take? They're probably only running a couple of Beza, but we'll take it anyways. Alright, so they have Lauren of the Third Path. There's a couple more Beza. Okay, so that was a good call. How many Carrot Cake are they running? All 4 of them, of course. They got some Parting Gust, some Laydown Arms in there. A couple of Split Up in there, that's kind of cool. 3 Enduring Innocence, couple of Archangel Elspeth, 1 Overlord of the Miss Moors. Yeah. Overlord comes in. Let's see. I guess just temporary lockdown here. Probably want to hold on to that. But that is a 3/3. Alright, let's just see if that comes back to bite us. It very well could. Alright. Okay. So they can activate their Mirex again the following turn. They're already attacking in for 7 as it is. Man. And try this again. And Parting Gust, of course. We have a Sunfall and a Lauren in hand. Then take those out. Their Enduring Innocence. So going to be hitting us for 6. Of course. Battle cry. And there is not a way we come back from this, unfortunately. So mono white, definitely, you know, I mean, it's convenient. And of course I've done a couple of different videos, a couple of different streams on mono white with how efficient and convenient it is. I mean, it doesn't get any better. It's very powerful. You can draw cards. You have sweepers, you have spot removal, you have strong win conditions, you can overwhelm the board. I mean, it has everything, you know? Very strong. Let's see. Well, we can play everything in our hand with the lands that we have. And we're on the draw, so maybe we keep. Hopefully we don't get stuck at 2 lands. Oh, of course, we're up against Swayze. How wonderful. What's up, Swayze? Well, let's see. Could be on counter spells here. Let's just pass a turn and see what they do. What he does. Okay, Flood Pit. Okay, sure, yeah. Flood Pits. Take it out. Let's see. Maybe Rest in Peace. I will say, like, ooh, Of course. Swayze is a pretty good player, for sure. I'm surprised that we're on the this. I mean, I guess like Swayze, CGB, myself, like everybody's had like a really hard time this season for whatever reason. Of course, Ash Lizzle is out there tearing it up, but of course, you know, that's neither here nor there. It would be really cool to be able to take out one of them. Or both of them. The only thing we can do is take out one of them. Another Overlord of the Flood Pits. Okay. So is running Azorius Overlords? No. Got some green in there too now. Or it has green, white. So this is Bant. Okay. Okay, take two. A couple of time counters come off over there. So I'm sure he's going to have a way to get rid of Elspeth as well. Maybe just throw it out there anyways. Leyline. Sure. Oh, and binding. Gotcha.
I must leave, but I believe you can win.
Another two. Okay. A couple more counters come off. Let's see. Okay, attacking for one. Try to get rid of the token here, then we could also just sacrifice it to draw a card. Down to 3 cards in hand. Zur. Okay. Let's see. An edict for you? Get rid of the Zur. Yep. Discard a card. So the last timer comes off. Alright. Pass the turn. Yeah. Overlord goes away. Case of the Shattered Pact. So when this case enters, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. To solve, there are 5 colors, 1 permanent you control, and then solved. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gains flying, double strike, and vigilance until end of turn. Gotcha. Ah, he got it. Good game. Well, good job, Swayze. Alright, so again, like, black-white control got us to Mythic, and so I just wanted to feature a video on it. And again, like, there are definitely some kinks that need to be worked out. Unfortunately for us, we haven't seen any of our caretaker's talent, and that is, oh wow, Darkwing Duck 06 is the username of this opponent. But it's really terrible that we haven't seen any of our caretaker's talent. And we keep saying rest in peace, of course. And you know what? We're just going to keep this hand. I mean, we have plenty of removal, and if we had seen some sweepers, you know, against Swayze there, and that would have been great. So we'll go ahead and just pass a turn here. So they played a forest. Okay, so we have mono green. Make him sacrifice this one. Gotta love the Damnation sleeves. Pretty sweet. Beast, eh? But again, that's pretty awesome. So far, like, I've played up against some other YouTubers that actually inspired me to start going down this path, you know, and playing. And so I played up against Sonyo, I played up against Swayze, and I played Ash Lizzle before. And it's just, I don't know, it's kind of cool to be kind of like just seeing some of those YouTubers come across the screen from time to time, knowing that I'm up there on their level. And I know that if you know, are a Mythic player, I'm sure you know how that can feel. It's pretty cool. Let's see. I don't really care about the Cavern of Souls. Of course, we're not on counter spells anyways. It would be nice. I mean, we have 2 black and 2 white sources, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It's cool that we have the exercise to get rid of this guy over here, and finally we get to see a caretaker's talent. So let's get rid of this. And pass a turn. So Gold Vein Hydra is really cool too. X and a green, Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. When it enters, it enters with X +1/+1 counters on it, and when it dies, create a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to its power. Okay. They go through all the you go through the time it takes to call out the different creature types on Cavern of Souls, even though they know for a fact we're not on counter spells. So on the following turn, we're gonna lose half our life this turn. If they drop a forest, this will go to 3. If they drop a bigger creature, this will go to 4. But we can't do anything as it sits, so might as well just get the caretaker's talent on the board and pass a turn. At least after we Sunfall, we can draw a card, because we'll create a token. Attacking for 8 here, 6 more for lethal. Okay. So they can target 1 creature. Oh, all the way down to 5. Okay. Let's do this then. Good game? Okay. Well, if you have another Gold Vein Hydra or a worm, yep. There we go. Yep. Hasty green guy taking us out there at the end. Okay. Oh, that was pretty cool. Let's go ahead and jump into another one. So again, like, I wanted to see, you know, since it got us to Mythic, if we could, you know, climb the Mythic ladder. And it's definitely going to need to have a couple of changes made to it before it's going to be strong enough to actually climb a little bit. And that's okay. 2 lands again. Yet again with the 2-lander. And we're on the play. We do have Caretaker's Talent in hand. It's such a risk. Let's see if we can draw into our 3rd and 4th land. This is not something, again, like, and I've said it before, I hate taking a mulligan. I am totally against taking a mulligan. But at the same time, I mean, of course, like, I typically don't, I'm not this risky. I'll just say that. Yeah, we might just be stuck on 2 lands here. Of course. Of course. Collector's Vault as well. Probably should have kept the Rest in Peace. Okay. No land. Okay, good game. Well, we won't do that again. My goodness. Because, and that's the reason why you have to mulligan. And it gets to a point where it's so frustrating to have a 2-lander and over and over again, and just slightly annoying, you know. But so sometimes I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna risk it. What's the worst that could happen? I lose. Well, you know, that kind of comes along with the territory too. You know, you look at this, another 2-lander. My goodness. It just wants me to mulligan over and over and over again. Well, okay. Well, I guess you win, Arena. We're gonna take a mulligan, okay? Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, well, we'll get rid of this, because I think this and this can handle all of the in-betweens of things. Okay, let's see what we got. Up against Rollo. Celestia. Cool. So welcome to Sweet Tooth. Make a 1/1, create a food token. Then on the 3rd, put X +1/+1 counters on target creature you control, where X is 1 plus the number of foods you control. My goodness, we should have actually played this and then this, so that we'd have the mana to the guaranteed mana to play the temporary lockdown. And again, that's on the sequencing. Here I am just all, you know, throwing lands around. Go ahead and go this route. Hopefully we can draw into a white source on the very next turn. That would be awesome, of course. Really hoping it goes that route. We kind of need a win here, so So scry 2. Gonna be hit for 5 here. Down to 14 we go. Okay. We do have a get lost to take out the 4/4 token. Oh, gonna protect it. Okay, cool. So on our way down to 9. Ugh, and this is tapped. So that was white. They have all their white mana tapped right now. Might as well take it out while we can, if we can. Gives them a couple of MAB tokens. Okay, create another 2/2 token. And then they have to pay 3 in order to sacrifice this. Well, I guess we could Sunfall, get a token and draw a card, or we could just lock everything down. Let's try locking everything down, see how that goes. Go ahead and gain 3 life off of their food token. No problemo. Demolition field in. Okay, let's just, I guess, get Elspeth down.
Follow my light.
Okay.
I will return many times as necessary. Ready arms!
Might as well use the MAB tokens. No? You don't want us to use that one? Okay. I thought they seriously didn't want us to look at this or use the second one. They were like, oh yeah, sure, the first one, that's fine, but the second one, nah. Nah, bruh. Got another thing coming, I'm sorry. Alright. Fair enough. So, maybe. So you pay 3. Alright, let's just. Let's pass a turn. And then we'll make a token during their end step. Nothing again on their turn. That's kind of worrisome in some ways. Alright, another fountain port. Let's get that down. Make a copy of our friends. Cool. Throw another Elspeth down. Haven Interrupter, cool. Alright, well, that'll have to be fine, won't it? End the turn. So what are they gonna do here? Anything cool? Buried in the garden. Wow. Okay. Gonna take Caretaker's Talent. Unfortunately. Swing in for 2, drop us to 6. So I think we're just going to go ahead and try to get Elspeth back out there, attack him for a couple of poison. And then maybe we can attack him for a couple of poison first. Let's see if we can get rid of Avon. There we go. And then try to get the Elspeth out there. I mean, I guess. Alright, we have a target for Demolition Field. So let's go ahead and take it out now. Take action. Yes, we would love to take action. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What else do we want to do? I guess make another Mirex token for sure. Okay, and then -2 this guy so we can try to gain some life if they'll let us. Okay. Cool. Gain some life back. That's always nice. Oh no, an enduring innocence. Whatever are we going to do with that called? Sheltered by a ghouls. Sure. So this is Ward 2. Okay.
Let hope die.
So we go ahead and get rid of it then. Yep. Kind of figured that's how that game was going to end up. Okay. Still at 91% Mythic. Of course, like jumping into Mythic originally, we were at like 98. And then I had to play test a bunch of things and, you know, dropped in rank. So it's time to get serious. And of course, we're running out of time. We've got like, what, 6 days left before the season's over. So again, like having a lot of fun with tokens this season. This is the 3rd season that I've been streaming Magic the Gathering on Kick and YouTube. Of course, everything is saved as videos on demand if you'd like to go back and catch up on anything that I've done previously. I started off with a series on Blue-White Control, going from Bronze to Mythic. The 2nd season, I kind of jumped around all over the place, and the 3rd season, I've been having fun with tokens. And the 3rd season, unfortunately, is about ready to come to an end. We do have the Caretaker's talent in hand, temporary lockdown, so we got sweepers galore. Shadowy Backstreet to see if we can get into some earlier interaction up against Captain Blitz. Captain Blitz sounds like he's probably on mono red. But you no longer have your ley line, do ya? Ha 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 ha. It really wasn't funny. Nothing about Leyline of Rosimus was funny. Oh my goodness. Starting off with discarding a card. So I think we want to keep the temporary lockdown. We kind of want to keep everything, to be honest. But I feel like we definitely want to keep this. It hurts, but I think a Deadly Cover-Up is going to have to be the way to go. Well, we would have been okay with the lockdown. Let's see. Probably keep the lands coming in. Also use some spot removal. Yeah, keep the lands coming in. There it is. There's the talent. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to get rid of lockdown. Play a tapped land this turn so we can play an untapped land next turn. I guess if we have to discard something of our own choosing, then we'll get rid of a land. Probably this guy right here. Okay. Discard a card, sure. So far, temporary lockdown gets rid of all of this jazz. Alright. Is it too early? We could go the Caretaker's Talent route. If we had to discard again, Deadly Cover-Up, I guess, would be it. Let's just go ahead and do it now. I do feel like it's just like a turn or two too early. At least, you know, I'm not breaking my own rule. There were 3 permanents in play that it could potentially grab. Oh, this is a tough one. Another Deadly Cover-Up in the bin. That's rough. Alright, let's see.
Can't silence everyone.
If they make us discard here, unfortunately, I mean, that's really gonna hurt. Caretaker's Talent. I wish we had one other card in hand, but of course... Ooh, alright. So maybe they just...
Well, yeah.
Are you gonna make me discard? Okay, well, that's good news. Not gonna let us have our token. Okay. Play a 4th land and maybe play a Sheoldred would be pretty cool. Okay, well, never mind that. Attack in for 2 again with the Stalker, sure. Okay, pass a turn. And at the end of their turn, I guess I will go ahead and try to put a token in myself. Try to get a creature in myself, rather. As it were. Yep. No problemo. So... go this route. Okay. Man. Okay. Pass a turn again. Hopefully you don't have anything to make us discard. I guess we'll find out. Sheoldred. Okay. So, let's make a treasure token. We have to draw here. Yep. So we're definitely going to be taking 2 off of this. I think what we're going to have to do is -3 Kaya.
Nobody deserves these blades more than Phyrexia. That's it. You gotta go.
Okay, cool. It's so funny to see Shieldred as a little white 1/1 token. Oh my gosh, that is so hilarious. How unfortunate. I'm still gonna keep gaining the life off the Shieldred though, so Kaya saved us there. That was pretty awesome, and I hope you guys got a kick out of Shieldred as a little 1/1 token. That was pretty that was pretty awesome. Alright, keep moving along here. So this coming month, I was actually thinking about this week, I was going to take a break from tokens and jump into another format. But of course, with us just hitting Mythic and Standard, and with it being the black-white control deck, I just wanted to, you know, show it some love, I guess you could say. Like, do right by the deck here and just kind of showcase it in some Mythic play, since it is the deck that officially got us there. But I can't wait to jump into some other formats. I really want to jump into some Explorer play again very soon. So that's a land we'll keep. Murasaki 001. Uh-oh, we got Domain Ramp. So turn 2, draw, no? Okay, another tapped land, sure. Up the beanstalk? No? Okay. Hopefully we don't miss another land drop. Unfortunately. Well, I guess we get rid of Go for the Throat. Okay, Cornucopia. There we go. I guess we could do this. I know that they're going to be on Leyline, but even if they do play the Leyline, we have Exercise to take it out and bring Kaya back down, which of course, you know, it seems like for them, once they see one Leyline, they see all of them in their deck, and unfortunately for us, we don't have, you know, oh, well, they could also go get lost. That is also an option.
Can't be how it ends.
Okay. Archangel of Wrath. 2 damage to my token, and 2 damage to me. And get rid of it. Atraxa? Sure. I don't want to see if we draw into the 5th land here, and then maybe we could deadly cover up. We have enough to pull off the Collective at all. Sunfall, another Atraxa. Yeah, that'd be great. Hopefully we draw into a 5th land here. Okay, well, could have been cool. Might as well use Get Lost. What else you got? Herd Migration? What'd you take? Oh, I get lost. Sure. So they're playing Deadly Cover-Up as well. I really didn't think that they would be playing Deadly Cover-Up. It's kind of crazy. Heaped Harvest. Okay. Well, here's our 5th one. Let's do our own Deadly Cover-Up. And oh, they got rid of it. Let's take Archangel of Wrath. I forgot that they exiled it away. We could also get rid of their Deadly Cover-Ups. I think Archangel is fine. So they have the Herd Migration, Atraxa Sunfall, Get Lost. Beanstalk. Again with the Atraxa. Another Atraxa and a Kaya. With that being the case, I don't know. They might just outvalue us here. We don't have a way of getting... Well, I mean, I guess we do have a couple of edicts in order to get rid of Kaya. So +1 Elspeth.
I have been reborn.
And
Arms.
get rid of Atraxa. Let's see. Yeah, they're gonna end up just overrunning us here for sure. And I can already see that, so good game. So a couple of things that I want to do, a couple of changes that I want to make really quick. Actually, you know what? I mean, we're an hour and a half into the stream, and but I'm just going to take just a minute here to go over a couple of changes that I would like to take care of, because it is just really, it's kind of frustrating in a lot of ways. Rest in Peace, of course. There's so many matchups where it is great, and I really do want to have it in the main. Overlord of the Mist. This isn't the one. My bad. This is actually the mono white build, though. I'll go ahead and show that while I've got it open. I threw 3 Overlord of the Mistmores in there. 2 are Enduring Innocence, which I was thinking about throwing in the 3rd one. I'm also running Rest in Peace in the main in that deck. Just because Azorius Oculus is so ridiculous. And then, of course, everybody's still running Squirming Emergence and things of that nature. So right now, I mean, we have an insane amount of removal. I think, actually... I don't know if I have another Edict or not. I actually don't. So I was thinking about putting in a couple of... just earlier spot removal spells on top of what we already have. I mean, we're running a pretty decent amount of sweepers. Even in my control decks, you know, I'm running a total of 6. So I think, just as it stands, I mean, it's not all that terrible, but I would like to have just a couple more ways of dealing with creatures, and honestly... we so So maybe just go up to 4 on both of those for now. And just so, and again, Rest in Peace is such a huge card, and I really do want to have it in the main. And this deck, I don't really know like how many different changes, you know, it's going to go through over the course of, I would say the next couple of weeks or so, but I'm sure there's a bunch of them coming. The mono white deck, I feel like is in a pretty good spot. We added a few more threats, as you guys saw, with Mistmore, and then also having Enduring Innocence for that extra draw ability. This seems pretty cool. Of course, having a couple of Caretaker's Talent in our opening hand is always welcome. Leuna. Oh my gosh. Do we need that many caretakers? Sure. So red, white. Could be Boros tokens. Okay. Just get rid of that immediately. Boros field things. So, I guess it's Boros mice. I think we want to take care of this now. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. And of course we're running, like, I think 26 lands, and we're running 61 total cards. And we have just had quite an issue with our land drops. This stream isn't treating us nearly as well as the last one when we featured this deck. We definitely weren't missing land drops like we are today. Alright, here we go. Oh, let's see. Frag Flame. Well, if they do end up pumping their little Mabel up, then we'll be able to take it out with this. So that's kind of cool. Alright, 5 coming through. Might as well get this in there too. Getting hit for 3 again. Okay. We could not on my watch this dude. He's gonna be tempted to want to grab this, so let's just pass a turn. Or she, I'm sorry. Resolve. Alright. Oh, I see. Well, that's good news. Maybe I just make a 1/1 fish and block here. Draw a few cards. Cool. Is that what we want to do? I mean, yeah. So in the next turn, we can throw Kaya out there. Okay. Now it's actually kind of tough. You know what? We'll just play it safe. We'll pass a turn. I think we'll be okay with the removal. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Alright. Pop the token out there. Play Caves. Now play the Kaya. We'll play the Elspeth.
This fight ends now. This is our fight.
There we go. Got plenty of more spot removal. That's great. And one more. Okay. See, we weren't exactly dead if we didn't play it. We didn't have to play it. We have the removal, and that's okay. Hello, little buddy. Flowerfoot Swordmaster. Okay. So if we do this, we could also just go ahead and pump our tokens up. At least some of them. So let's do that. And -2 on this one.
Spread your wings.
Let's see. So I think they're just gonna quit here. Most likely. Well, let's attack in for these. Go to 19 life. Cool. Leuna. What you got? I'm surprised they're still playing though. I mean, that's really cool. I could have, you know, I mean, I'm just happy. I'm just happy that they continue to play. All right, let's see. Oh, come on. Oh well. Well, that was really cool. Let's go ahead and jump into another one. So having Elspeth, and that was another thing too that I thought about doing for the deck, was maybe crafting another Elspeth or two and throwing her in there, just because when she does come down, generally the first one, immediately gets destroyed, and then once you play the second one, it kind of lingers around a little bit. Let's see. The temporary lockdown, Elspeth, 2 go for the throat. But I think it might be a good idea to have at least one more Elspeth in the deck. Scavenger. Again, we should have waited and played this one and then played that one to get the temporary lockdown. At this rank, they're probably playtesting. Well, I mean, if they're playtesting at Mythic, I mean, that's kind of what I do as well. I mean, and that's what I did as soon as I hit Mythic, was started playtesting some different things. Because, of course, like, you grind until you get to Mythic, and then with there only being 6 days left in the season as it is, it's kind of safe to say that, I'm not going to exactly get up to the number 1 or anything crazy anytime soon. Silent Hall Creeper. So I'm just hoping that that next month we're able to, and again, we're missing our land drops, but I'm really hoping that next month we're able to get into Mythic a little bit earlier and really try to climb the Mythic ladder. Let's see if we can get rid of the Hall Creeper. Probably have a counter spell here, I'm sure. Yeah, interference, no problem. Okay. So grabbing that other white source would be a really good idea. So let's just pass the turn and see what they do. We don't want to do anything too early, of course. Okay. So let's do it now. We'll take out the archive. So they of course tapped it, and that's always a good rule of thumb. Like anytime like anybody goes to destroy your land, just make sure to tap it for a mana. And we'll grab we need a white source, of course. It would be really nice to be able to grab a swamp and go for the throat, but unfortunately for us, we're not going to be able to do that. Okay. Put another couple of counters on them. Oh, okay, sure. Let's see. Might as well do this. That time we had 4 targets. Yes, mana off the top for Sunfall. That would be wonderful. And actually, a swamp at this point would be great. Definitely gonna need the Sunfall now. If we can get a mana off the top. Ooh. We got there. Counterspell of some sort? Don't think so. Now at least we can use the other demolition field to get a black source. Inspector. Immediately draw the card. For sure. No? Okay. So let's see. Huh. Good game? Yeah, absolutely good game. So let's do Elspeth.
Have faith in my
So did they have the removal for the Planeswalker, or did they have the removal for the counter?
You will shine bright, hero.
Oh my gosh. Entity tracker. Let's see. Well, let's go ahead and just block this. Gain a life. Alright. Deadly Cover-Up. If we did Deadly Cover-Up, what would we want to take? Sheltered by Ghosts is a great target. Counterspell is a great target. Scavenger is a nice target. Alright, let's go ahead and just do Kaya. So +1 Archangel Elspeth, or +1 the Kaya as well.
We fight together.
I could use a little help.
Let's see. And let's go ahead and make a copy of our lifelink friend. Awesome. Pretty sweet. Of course. Sacrificed your clue. No problem. Novice Inspector. So, we'll keep going down this road where we block with our life linkers. Keep gaining the life. Let's do this now. I don't know, they do have 2 cards in hand. Alright. Stabilized, yes, definitely. +1 again.
Form up on me.
We have all this spot removal. Might as well play another Caretakers. Make another token here. Okay. I was gonna say, I was gonna let him just keep attacking so he could keep gaining that life and stabilize even further, and then maybe play a sweeper. And I thought maybe once we did that, they would give up. I guess they could kind of see how the game was going. But that was really nice. Exactly. Bait them out. Jolene. Nice. Moving right along. So guys, again, like, you know, we've gotten, this is kind of how it's been with the current version. Of course, we did just take out a couple of rest in peace, but this is kind of how it's been, you know, with the back and forth, you know, just kind of the back and forth banter of it all. And been just, again, tonight, just seeing a lot of 2-land openers. Take a mulligan here. There we go. That's a little bit better. I think we will probably just get rid of what we have 2 of. Alright, let's see what else we got on top as far as some early... Ooh. Don't know if I actually want to move that away. Might as well keep it. So, yeah, it's just been going... There's been a lot of back and forth with this deck. And I do feel like there's going to need to be multiple more changes down the line in order for us to really see this thing move up the ladder. Let's see, if I can do this and then turn 4, get Elspeth online, that would be pretty awesome. They did not miss a land drop. Okay, but we did, of course. Alright, pass the turn. Tear Asunder. Well, that does sound pretty good. That does sound like a pretty cool way to mess with counterspell players for sure. Me, myself, personally, I am a big control guy. Of course, Volition Reigns kind of speaks for itself. But blue-white control has always been my favorite. And of course, I would rely heavily on counterspells. But yeah, trying to bait your opponent, and that's the thing. Like, you really up against a control deck. It does take a lot of skill, you know, when you're playing aggro or mid range. You know, up against a really good control deck, it takes a lot of skill to be able to pilot through that. So 3/3 dodges exercise. If we get one more land, we can kind of hold on to our Sunfall. If we would have been able to hold on to our Caretaker's Talent, of course, this would have been a pretty awesome turn. And that's also why... oh, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, Volition Reigns. I thought it would be a really cool username. Of course, it's also...
I am finished running.
Ooh. It's also a card. It's I didn't realize, like, that it was a card when I initially made the account, and then later on, I was looking it up, and then I came across the magic card, Volition Reigns, and I was like, I wonder if just, you know, in the back of my mind, that name kind of stuck as something that was really cool. Because I was like going through my card collection at the time and was like, oh, Volition Reigns, and kind of fell in love with the name. Either way, I couldn't remember where exactly I'd heard Volition Reigns from until I had already kind of jumped into Volition Reigns username. And here we are. But yeah, it is a really awesome name. Volition Reigns is really cool, especially I mean, putting reins on freedom, you know, control players. It makes sense. So trampled in there, remove 3 counters from a permanent. Goes back to a 3/3. So maybe we get rid of both of them here. So do this. Sacrifice a non-token creature. $160 card decks? Really? That's pretty awesome. You know, what's kind of funny about that is, you know, I think it was up against Mono Blue, I want to say. And they were running like a, it was in Historic Mono Blue. It was like a 150 card deck. And I was like, how efficient could this possibly be? And they ended up destroying me fairly easily. And this didn't make any sense.
Nothing phases me.
So anyways,
I witness.
Phyrexian Obliterator has Trample. And so there's no way that... yeah.
Win it for me.
I just wanted to kind of throw it out there and have the token so that we could try to attack in. I think we're gonna have to hold up the Not on My Watch, and we're gonna have to try to get rid of the Mirex. The coolest part about Magic is actually taking the time to go through and build your own deck and come up with something that is your own. I know there's a lot of like net decking, of course, like, you know, there's so many different sites that kind of give you all the deck lists for the top MTG Arena decks and all the formats. And you know, I just think it's really cool to just build something of your own, you know, and just see what you can do with it. And that's exactly what we did with this black-white control deck here. We just kind of threw things together, and here we are. So let's see. When a source deals damage to Phyrexian Obliterator, that source's controller sacrifices that many permanents. Well, luckily for us, we're not dealing damage. We're just going to go ahead and take it out here. Sacrifice a permanent. Gix's Command. Couple of counters on their toxic guy. Alright, do we draw a land here? We do. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Maybe they play a couple of things and we Sunfall the board. Play the Glisso as well. Oh man. If only. The fact that it comes into play tapped. Man, that hurts. Dropping us down to 2 here. And the fact that they just drew cards off of all that. Let's see. Well, we got a Sunfall here. Kinda have to do it. Yeah, exactly. I lose my mind in deck building too. And I think that's, you know, any Magic player will tell you. And of course, we lose here. So, good game. So we'll jump into another one, but yeah, it's all about just losing your mind with it. Like losing your mind in deck building and just coming up with the strategies that nobody else plays, like the cards that get kind of forgotten about that aren't part of the mainstream. Those are always the best, when you can come up with an insane combo that nobody else has thought about, and here it is, like, you know, midway through the next release of the newest set, and everybody's, you know, and you come out with this crazy combo deck, and everybody's like, man, I forgot that card existed. It came out like 2 sets ago. There's no way. Oh, well, we obviously can't keep this up against the Cheese Man. It would be nice to have a white source. Well, we get a few chances to draw into a white source, so... I guess we're gonna have to do it this way. Yeah, if we would have drawn, we would have taken the 2 damage anyways off of Shieldred, so it wouldn't have mattered. So, yeah. I was just like, you know what? Might as well just call it here. Alright, so if we can get the white source, we can take out the talent, which we're absolutely going to have to do that. Innkeeper's Talent is such a great card. That's another card that I will say... It usually gets paired up with Vraska, because Vraska kind of comes in and she ultimates immediately, and the opponent loses the game. And well, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. So Vraska kind of comes in and ultimates non-token creature off of Innkeeper's Talent. But another cool thing that I was thinking about doing was like Bant with Innkeeper's Talent and Jace. So Innkeeper's Talent, of course, like you have at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Permanents you control with counters on them have word 1. If you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many of each of those kinds of counters on that permanent or player instead. So then Jace comes in. Let's go ahead and get rid of this now. So Jace comes in with 5 counters and 5 loyalty, and of course all the planeswalkers come in with loyalty counters. So I feel like some kind of like Bant Super Friends build with Innkeeper's Talent would be pretty insane. Alright, this has ward 2. So Fountain Port, and go ahead and get rid of it. Because it does add the 2 green during their main phase. So we definitely want to do that. So that would have been really great if we would have kept the not on my watch to be able to exile this dude. And we don't have the demolition field, but they do have to have 10 permanents in play. They have 7, this would be 8. So they would need a couple more permanents for him to be able to come back. We do have the Sunfall, which is cool, but I don't want to use it just yet. So I think we, well, you know, we'll just pass the turn and see what else they do here. Wasn't using that 2 mana anyways. Goldvein Hydra on top. Now that's going to be an issue. It does have haste. And he's just pumping this thing. Okay, we have to take it out at this point. So when it dies, of course, it transforms. It goes over to the side. Going to be an additional land for him. Beast Caller comes in. If only we had a way... Well, I mean, it does have Trample. So it's going to come down as a 5/5. This will go to 3. Attack in for 8. Okay. Well, there's not really a whole lot we can do about that, unfortunately. Yep. So the best we could do... We could just make... I guess we could make it token and save a couple of damage. Because of course we take 1. So just do this. Goldvein Hydra is definitely a pretty awesome card. So Demolition Field. Alright. So we do this now and take this out. And then we'd have to find a plains and sunfall the other two creatures they have here. But then it's going to leave us nowhere to go. But of course we can't just leave them in play either. And as long as they don't have another Goldvein Hydra here in hand. Okay. Well, Defiler also has Trample. Okay. Let's see. Make them sacrifice, but then we'd drop. I mean, either way, it's not very good. I think we're gonna have to sacrifice a token. Alright, that didn't get us to where we wanted to be either. Non-token creature. Might as well throw this out there. Okay, so they have 6 mana. If they do have another Goldvein Hydra, we have another 5/5. Take 12, go to 2. Oh, but could have thought about that. I forgot. Mono green. That is the second time that mono green has gotten me. And you know, I've always like I used to be a huge fan of mono green, and from time to time I still, you know, play around with the thought of taking mono green and trying to do something awesome with it. The fact that they have so many like hasty things like Axebane Ferox right now, Goldvein Hydra, and then so you kind of like pair those hasty creatures up with some other tramplers, and that's exactly what you get. And of course, like Scrap Shooter, able to destroy an artifact or enchantment when it comes into play is pretty huge. So I feel like they've got plenty of answers as well. Which I did say in an earlier stream, like I just really think, oh, you too, thank you so much, I appreciate it, thank you for hanging out with me, I hope you have a good night. This is going to be my last game of the stream, by the way, if you wanted to stick around, but that's up to you. Let's see. Not on my watch, temporary lockdown, sunfall, deadly cover up. I think this is pretty good. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this. So we are, again, guys, over that 2-hour mark. So I just kind of wanted to give it one more game and just try to, you know, try to end it on a win here. But yeah, mono green. But like I said earlier, all the mono colors have a place in the format, you know, and which is really awesome to see because you don't always get that, you know, with all the different formats, or not with all the different formats, with each of the different, you know, instances of standard, I guess you could say. Again with a Mistland drop. Let's go ahead and just drop the... We do have 2 of the temporary lockdowns, but we very well may need those. We have Deadly Cover Up and Sunfall and 2 temporaries. Let's just go ahead and get rid of one of these. So it's just really awesome to see, like, you know, mono blue, mono green, mono red, mono black, they all have a place. Not only that, but you also have, you know, all of the different 2-color combos out there that also have a place in the format as well. And so I just think it's really cool because right now in Standard as it sits, we could really use a Demolition Field for that guy. But as it sits right now, it's just, man, you have everything from all the monocolor decks to all the 2-color decks and up. Like, there's nothing right now in the meta that we're missing. And I just think that's really cool. All of them are really good, and I do believe that any color combination that you choose can get you to Mythic. Alright, so they're pretty much just going to try to poison me to death here. So Demolition Field would be great. Nope. Let's see. And then they go to make another one, and I guess we'd have to destroy it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can... I mean, the only thing we can really do up against Mirex, and that's the thing, Mirex is such a strong card. Demolition Field is really the only option that we have. Of course, we have Removal Galore. They have plenty of cards in hand. I was wondering when they were going to try to play a creature. We kind of needed that to happen. Let's see, how many... So we have 5. So we can't collect enough evidence for Deadly Cover-Up. I guess go for the Throat. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just take it out here. Enduring Tenacity. Cool. It's actually my first time playing against Enduring Tenacity, as far as I can remember. I seriously don't remember playing up against it at all. Tyrannix Rex on top. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and get the Caretaker's talent down. So both of them. So, Ward 4. Okay. Now we should have enough. So let's do this. Because I really don't want to deal with any more of these guys. Yeah, exactly. But they do have this one. My goodness. Well, this is definitely a beatdown deck for sure. So hopefully they don't play anything else with haste. So they have a couple of cut downs. Coiling Rebirth. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, which they do have the Overlord in there. This one, put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield when it comes into play. Collector's Vault. Okay, sure. So we have them sacrifice a non-token creature. That could be okay, I guess, because this one's a 1/1. Quelling Rebirth, that's the only thing that's in the graveyard right now. Maybe we just do this and draw a card. Okay. We're at 7 poison counters as of right now. So whenever Vaultborn Tyrant or another creature you control power 4 or greater enters, you gain 3 life and draw a card. When it dies, if it's not a token, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. Okay. Okay. So now we have a Kaya. We could get rid of all of these with Deadly Cover-Up, but then on the following turn they're also going to have this. And I think they're pretty much going to overpower us. And this has Trample. Man, this deck is extremely, extremely tough. I guess let's go ahead and take this. Okay. Pass a turn. Collector's Vault, sure. Liliana.
This fight finished before brunch.
So I guess we're gonna have to get rid of the other talent here. I would love to be able to keep both of these though. I think we're gonna have to get rid of the talent. Okay, make a Mirex token. And they can always cut down our token. So we'll do it anyways. So we also have a Mirex. Let's see. Destroy each creature of power 2 or less. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the highest power among creatures they control. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Sure.
This will be child's play. No victim goes unavenged.
Okay, let's see what we draw here. Cut down. Sure. A land. Well, that's not doing us any good. Okay, pass the turn. So here comes the big guy. Collector's Vault. Draw and discard. They're just a little 2-mana looting machine that drops mana, which is awesome. Gotta love Collector's Vault. So do you play your big dinosaur? That's the question. Okay. Another Mirrex, that's cool. If we could just find a demolition field, we'd be doing pretty good. Mountain Port and Mirrex are pretty awesome. Don't get me wrong, but demolition field is definitely what we need right now. Alright, so we found another Caretaker's Talent. Let's go ahead and play that. Put a token into play. Draw a couple of cards this time.
Got answers.
That's unfortunate. Also, this is an artifact creature, so we can't even do this. But I guess we could play the Mirrex. Here we go, make another token. And then pass a turn. Let's see what they do here. Okay, loot again. Must have drawn into something really good. Oh, I see. They threw the big dino in the grave. Restless Cottage. Okay. Oh, I see. So... Gotcha. Okay, so I'll get rid of a swamp.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Then make yet another Mirrex token. Let me see. Cancel the blocks. I think Definitely have to go with this one. You know what? Might as well. Let's go ahead and do that. I guess we'll see if they're okay with that. Okay. Seems like they are. Let's go with... Alright. Do we get any closer to a demolition field? No. No, we do not.
I found an eyewitness.
Well, there's another spot removal for the Restless Cottage over there. Now we've got a whole grip of cards. Let's see. Might as well throw this down. We have 2 flyers. I think we go to 4. We have, we could just use the Get Lost on Liliana as well. So go for the throat on this guy. That's tough. Alright, let's just attack in with one of these flying spirit dudes. And we'll just take out Liliana the next turn.
You know, I think you'd look better as a corpse.
Okay, so they loot again. Must not have had anything good in their hand to begin with. Rebirth. And grab him. Sure. So resolve, get rid of
I'm tired
lands.
of your secrets.
Sure. Exiling the Deadly Cover-Up. That's rough. But it's not like we could ever replay it anyways, so sure, why not? So I think we have to block. We'd go to 8 poison, and that's the thing, like we can't handle more poison damage than that. So, plus we're only at 8 life. We block that one. Then we exile this. Okay. And could have, you know, it would have been really nice to have drawn a couple of cards there on that turn. Oh, that's pretty good. All right. So let's do this. Goes into Liliana. It doesn't have reach, right? Okay.
Sorry.
So
I'm not
Liliana goes
interested in
away.
dying today.
I think we sunfall the board.
I've got a lead.
Still don't have a demolition field yet. We do have exercise to take out their collector's vault though. So let's go ahead and +1.
No victim goes
And then
unpunished.
go to 4. Or go to level 3 by paying 4. Sorry. Cool. What an epic game this is. This has been. Wow. Okay. Dang. That was intense, guys. That was a very intense game. I'm sure like you guys saw that too. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back on later today, as it is, you know, really early in the morning or really late at night, whichever way you guys want to look at it. Again, I'm going to go ahead and throw the deck up here on the screen so that you guys can see it. So we did go ahead and take out the 2 Rest in Peace and threw in a couple more spot removal there. I honestly do feel like, you know, there's got to be a little bit more of a balance of threats and removal, but you know, I mean, it got us to that point. It got us to Mythic, and I mean, it's been kind of going back and forth a lot. I'm excited to see, you know, what other changes I can make to this to try to make it a little bit more powerful and a little bit more streamlined. But anyways, guys, if you weren't able to hang out with me live, of course you can watch it on YouTube and Kick. It saves on both as videos on demand, just like regular YouTube videos. So anyways, thank you guys so much for all the support. Yeah, we'll be back later on with another one. See you then.